Good afternoon. Hope you're doing well. Today's video, I don't entirely know what I'm going to talk about. I've kind of just pressed record. All in all, I would have to say that today ended up being, a pretty bad day. You know, a couple weeks back, I thought that I had hit my lowest point in life. But it turns out that you really can't tempt God like that. And you can't tempt the universe like that. Because it'll prove you otherwise. You know, I think one of the brutalities of life is realizing when you think you've hit an all-time low, that you can sink even lower. And you get to the point where you really start to question what it's all for. Because, I mean, man, right now, there's, you know, I could put on a face, you know, I could wear a smile and pretend that everything's going well, and I'm on the upward pathway and the trajectory up, but, you know, that would be a straight lie. And part of this channel is me being as open and as honest as I possibly can be with, you know, my thoughts and experiences and lessons. And I mean, right now, for sure, I've kind of reached the point where, I mean, I'm doing the things I promised myself I'd do, but I'm kind of wondering what it's all for, because I mean, it's been almost a year and a half now of relentless daily self-improvement, you know, doing everything in my power every day, trying as hard as I can, working as hard as I can. And some days you just feel like you've gone backwards. And on those days, you're really ready to give up. You're ready to, you know, throw in the towel. I mean, today I found myself looking up at God and just, you know, just asking him, please stop, you know. Enough is enough. I can't take this anymore. I'm not cut out for this. I don't know what journey you had in mind for me, but I think I'm too weak for it. Sorry, I'd love for there to be I'd love for there to be some sort of lesson today, but you know, there's just nothing there. Who knows? I mean, this might be the last video. This might be the last video I post. We'll see how tomorrow goes, but today you know, there's definitely no light at the end of the tunnel. It's pretty bleak. I mean, people say to not give up, but when you try as hard as you can every single day for, I mean, over 500 days now, almost a year and a half, and the failures and the shortcomings just seem to compound. No matter how hard you try, you can't seem to get it right. Even when you look in the mirror, you try to find stuff, and you know, you try to correct your mistakes. You try to learn as much as you can every day. You're open-minded. You take criticism, and at the end of the day, you still fail. And then you're just kind of left sitting there, like, what do I do? That's all you can think is just, what do I do, you know? You're just sitting there like, I have no actual path forward that I can see that, you know, that leads me to a better place. It's just kind of a situation where after all the failure and all the loss, all the fatigue, all the frustration, all the trying and failing over and over again, all of the, what just seems at this point like wasted effort, I think that's what gets you. And you just kind of sit there and, you know, you shake your head. You wonder where you went wrong. Yeah, it's, I guess what I could say for this video is, you know, to whoever watches this, I hope you don't make all the same mistakes in your life that I've made. I hope you don't ever have to end up in the position that I'm in and feel what I feel, because the utter defeat just kind of erodes your soul, and there's just nothing left. You know, you really have nothing left. You're just left with you know, someone who at the start was so optimistic and so keen and so eager to try and make themselves better, and ending up as somebody who, after, you know, countless failures, you're just kind of a shell of a human being. and there's nothing left for you to give. Yeah, I don't know. That's all I got for today. I know this is it's not a very happy video today. I'm just kind of sitting here and complaining and being a little pussy. But to be honest, I don't know. I don't care anymore. Because, you know, I'm 22 years old, but it seems like my life is pretty much forfeit. I've definitely failed in every conceivable way. So I mean, my God, if I somehow make it out of this hole, that'll certainly be impressive, but I just don't see it happening. So take care. I hope you have a nice day. Don't know if there will be a video tomorrow or the next day or ever again, but we'll see. Maybe by some miracle I'll find the will to pick myself up off the mat and fight again. But I think this fighter's pretty much done. Don't know if I have anything left. So take care. Yeah, take care. Have a good one. Yeah. Peace.